A glamorous night, a painful absence, the Beckham family rift takes center stage. It was a night fit for royalty. Under the glittering lights of London's elite core restaurant, former England football captain David Beckham celebrated his milestone 50th birthday in the most opulent fashion, an unforgettable white tie affair. Michelin-starred delicacies, vintage wines, flowing champagne, and designer gowns framed the dazzling scene. A-list stars including Tom Cruise and Eva Longoria-Baston rubbed shoulders with close friends and family. But as glasses clinked and laughter echoed through the evening, a shadow loomed over the celebration. 2 chairs remained heartbreakingly empty. David and Victoria Beckham's eldest son, Brooklyn, and his wife Nicola Peltz Beckham, were conspicuously absent, despite having flown into London just days earlier. Their decision not to attend any of the week-long festivities left the family stunned, wounded, and disheartened. For all the glamour of the evening, a quiet ache dulled the sparkle. The silence that spoke volumes. Sources close to the family confirmed the unspoken truth, a deepening rift between Brooklyn and his parents, now painfully visible to the world. The tension has been simmering beneath the surface for some time, but their absence on such a monumental night made it impossible to ignore. Yet, even in the face of this apparent snub, David and Victoria are determined to mend what's been broken. They are desperate to fix this, one insider shared. David has already reached out and said he's willing to fly to California if that's what it takes. David, the ever-loyal father, is hoping for a peace summit, one that will bring everyone face to face, away from public eyes and cooled emotions. He's heartbroken, the source added. Brooklyn has hurt them deeply. But David refuses to let this spiral any further. The rift that refuses to heal, at the center of the tension, some insiders claim, is Nicola Peltz Beckham, the billionaire heiress and actress whose relationship with Victoria has long been fraught with quiet hostility. Nicola came into the family like a whirlwind, one source confided. Victoria never felt she truly showed him the respect they expected. Things began to fracture around the time of the wedding and just never recovered. The wedding in question, a lavish £3 million affair, marked the beginning of a slow unraveling. Rumors swirled after Nicola opted not to wear a Victoria Beckham-designed gown, citing atelier delays. For Victoria, the choice felt personal. And when she broached the topic of grandchildren in a later conversation, tensions reportedly flared again. Victoria was reminiscing about being a young mum and mentioned babies, the source said. Nicola didn't appreciate the comment. It hit a nerve. A family drama played out in public. For months now, the emotional tug-of-war has played out silently across social media, where likes and comments, or the lack thereof, have served as subtle but pointed gestures. Brooklyn and Nicola didn't acknowledge Victoria's 51st birthday, nor David's 49th the year before. The Beckhams, in turn, remained noticeably quiet on the couple's 3rd wedding anniversary. Every family has their battles, another insider noted. But when you're the Beckhams, those battles are broadcast to the world. The tension has even extended to the Peltz side, with Nicola's father Nelson embroiled in a lawsuit against the couple's wedding planners. The legal drama, eventually settled out of court, only added fuel to the already smoldering fire. A missed homecoming, though Brooklyn and Nicola made the journey to London 2 weeks ago, reportedly with plans to attend at least some of the family's events, including a private Cotswolds dinner, a fishing trip to Scotland, and a visit to a French vineyard, they failed to appear at any. The absence struck deep. Victoria, say sources, was left in tears, and yet, David refused to let grief steal the spotlight. Surrounded by his loved ones, he basked in heartfelt tributes, international accolades, and the warmth of those who did show up. He was visibly moved, one guest said. This night was about love, friendship, and legacy. The door remains open, though the emotional wounds are raw, there is still hope. The love between David and Brooklyn, between mother and son, hasn't disappeared, it's simply tangled in hurt and pride. They're ready to forgive, ready to rebuild, says an insider. The door is open. It always has been. For now, the world watches, hoping the next chapter in the Beckham story is not about division, but reunion.